Ah, hello there, Warden. I'm thrilled to have finally caught up with you. Sandal's directions weren't exactly as accurate as one would hope for. Nevertheless, I have arrived. Oh, where are my manners? Decius Mern, at your service, Warden. Now I spend my most valuable time scouring Thedas for any histories and cultures I can preserve. And what I bring for you today is of an elven nature. I have in my possession an excerpt from Ferelden Folklore and History by a Sister Petrine, a Chantry scholar. Here we are. Now, let me read what I have for you. Many forget that when Holy Andraste called out to the oppressed peoples to rise up, it was the elves who answered her first. The humblest slaves of the Imperium became her vanguard, and when victory came, they were rewarded accordingly. They were given a land in what is now the south of Orlais, called the Dales. A great exodus of elves undertook the journey to their new home, crossing ocean, desert, and mountain. Their city, the first elven city since the fabled Arlathan, was called Halam-Sharal. A new era had begun for the elves, but the old era wasn't through with them. In their forest city, the elves turned again to worship their silent ancient gods. They became increasingly isolationist, posting emerald knights who guarded their borders with jealousy, rebuking all efforts at trade or civilized discourse. Dark rumors spread in the lands that bordered the Dales, whispers of humans captured and sacrificed to elven gods. And then came an attack by the elves on the defenseless village of Red Crossing. The Chantry replied with the exalted march of the Dales, and the era of the Elven Kingdom came to an end. Halam-Sharal was utterly destroyed, the elves driven out, scattered, left to survive on goodwill alone. And that concludes this excerpt I have here for you, Warden. Thank you for listening, and I will do my best to return when I can with something else of interest. Until we meet again, Warden, it has been a pleasure.